Hello students, today we will deal with a poem from Unit 4 Tales for All Times, Section 3 Dreaming the Unicorn, written by Tony Meaton. Let's have some information regarding the poet Tony Meaton. Tony Meaton was born in 1951. He is a popular children's poet, a teacher and a performing poet. His first book Plum appeared in 1998 and he has since published 14 more collections. His work appearing in numerous anthologies. Anthologies are the books that contains write-ups of different authors on the same topic. Such books are known as anthologies. Remember this. He has won many awards and honors for his work. He spends his time writing, giving poetry performances and visiting primary schools. Tony Meaton's favorite saying about poetry is, "Poetry can help us see the magical in the ordinary." Students, this poem, Dreaming the Unicorn, describes an encounter the speaker has with a unicorn and how the imaginary creature makes him feel better when he was very stressed or disappointed with the life of the world. Now let's have the introduction of the poem. The unicorn is described in ancient tales as a mythical creature. It has the body of a horse but with a large pointed horn projecting from its forehead. The ancient Greeks regarded the unicorn as a symbol of purity because of its white coat. It was also believed to possess magical powers. It could turn poisoned water potable and it could restore the sick to health. In this poem, the poet describes his dream encounter with a unicorn. Was it really a dream? So, here it is explained to you about the unicorn. So, before starting the poem, you should know what we call as unicorn. What is unicorn? Unicorn is an imaginary creature who looks like horse but had a large pointed horn in its forehead. You can see that in picture. It is known as a symbol of purity and believed that it has such magical powers which can turn the poison to the drinking one and can put back the sick one into the healthy state. Okay, so now let's start with the poem. I dreamed I saw the unicorn last night. It rippled through the forest. Rippled means moving in a wave-like motion. Pearly white, breathing a moonlit silence. Moonlit means complete moonlight was there. Okay, Chandni Raat. Then its a single horn stood shining like a lens. I saw it toss its head and snort and prank. Prank means to move with a very high steps in a very speed manner. And paw the midnight air. Its mane was like a mass of silver hair. Mane means the hairs which used to be present on the horse is known as mane. So in this first stanza, the poet tells that once while sleeping in his dream, he saw a beautiful unicorn smoothly moving through the forest. He tells white means he saw the poet like a white, it looks like white, so white like a pearl, with its horn shining like a lance, moving with a high steps in the midnight. Unicorn's long hair was shining like a silver in the moonlight. By this we can say that how beautiful unicorn looks. So in this stanza, actually the poet is telling us about the how unicorn appears, how amazing, beautiful it appears. Next. But suddenly it shuddered. Shuddered means it get afraid. It stands for the unicorn. It sensed my spellbound gaze. Spellbound gaze means the poet was actually continuously looking with full attention to the unicorn. So it sensed, unicorn sensed that my wondering eyes and turned to look upon me with surprise, seeming to read my face and looking as if to say, "You are not from this place. What is your business here?" So Further, here the poet says that suddenly the unicorn felt the poet's presence and it stops and look at him. It seems that it regards the poet as an interloper. Interloper means the unicorn considers the poet as a person who do not belong to that place. Or you can say, students, that he wants to ask the poet that he want to say what you are doing here in this fantastic world of dreams. And this unicorn was a part of a fantastic world. It is not in reality. So poet feels that this unicorn is want to ask him that. Let's continue. My mind was far from clear. I could not think or speak. Above my head I heard the branches creak, and then from where I stood I watched it flicker off into the wood. Means the unicorn flicker means take the movements, start moving towards in any way, means some direction, into the velvet space between the trees. Velvet space means grassy area in that forest between the trees. So here the poet tells us about, or poet is telling the reader about his state of mind, that he was neither able to think clearly nor able to speak, and he seemed to hear a noise above his head as if the branches creaked. Then he saw that the unicorn moves towards the forest between the trees filled with soft green grass. Let's continue. A sudden rush of rapid midnight breeze that felt both chill and deep awoke me from my sleep, and there upon the pillow by my bed, by my head, I found a strand of shining silver thread. Students, as you can see in the picture, the poet is sleeping near the window. So with the chilly breeze of air which awake him up, and at the same time he found a shining silver thread nearby his pillow. That was actually the hair of unicorn. Next para. I kept that strand of mane. Strand of mane means that mane, I told you, that hair of the horse, the hairs present on the horse body. Okay, so that strand poet kept. I keep it still inside a box upon my windowsill, and when the world hangs heavy on my brain, it helps me dream the unicorn again. Here the poet tells to the reader that he is still having that strand of hair which he kept in a box in the window. You can see that in the picture. Okay, the poet also says that he liked the encounter with the unicorn, and he is still looking it forward to meeting it again during difficult times in life, when everything seems sad and depressing. As after meeting unicorn or feeling about the unicorn, it helps poet to overcome from the problems. Okay, because of his thought that unicorn is a symbol of purity which will convert every bad into good. So it's an imaginary poetry based on an imaginary creature, that is unicorn. Here we are going to end up. Thank you.